Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Kiri. Hey, Kiri.
Yeah, Joe.
I'm a man.
True story. I'm a woman.
Indeed. But since I'm a man, does that make me a pig?
Yes.
Am I also a liar?
Yeah.
Wow. She was right then. Oh my goodness. So today I had a very interesting I had an interesting interaction with someone at work today, a customer. I work at Walmart as a people greeter. A woman probably in her 50s or 60s came in and she looked at me and she said, "Hey, I bet you just sit there all day just checking out all the pretty ladies as they go by." And I was like, I was taken aback by it. I was obviously not expecting that. I replied with, "No, I'm married. I wouldn't do that." That's what I said. And she said, "Oh, don't give me that." I'm like, really, I'm actually serious. Like, I wouldn't do that. That's what I said. And so at that point, she turns around and I see her shaking her head, and her back is to me at this point, and I hear her say, "Men will be men." Oh boy. So, unless I misunderstood her, what she is saying is that all men are chauvinistic pigs and liars. Is that true?
Apparently.
Apparently.
A random woman at Walmart says it. It must be true.
Yes. Oh, definitely, definitely. And really, if you have, I mean, obviously she's probably had experiences with men that are like that, right?
Well, she can read their minds and knows exactly what they're thinking, right?
She seemed the type. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, no, but no, but seriously though, she probably has had experiences with men that are chauvinistic, that only think about sex, whatever. That's a very common belief, it seems, or at least a loudly popular belief that men just think about sex constantly. It's just our minds are just filthy. But let me tell you something. That's not true. At least not for me, anyway. Obviously, I can't speak for other men, but I'd like to think that the majority of men aren't constantly, always, 100% of the time thinking about sex.
I feel like they probably wouldn't get very much done if that was the only thing you ever thought about.
Yes, that is true. That makes sense,
I feel like
doesn't
there's
it?
more things in life or something.
Indeed. Now, there's nothing wrong with sexuality. Obviously, it can be taken too far very easily. But and when people say that men all men do is think about sex, then they're really talking about something that is not right. Obviously, that's not encouraged. So you think about sex in the way that they think that we do. If that makes sense? Anyway, it is possible for someone like me, a man, to see a woman and even acknowledge that she is attractive without thinking dirty thoughts or without checking them out. Okay, and I'm sure, is that true for you too? Can you look at an attractive man and not think filthy thoughts?
I guess I don't look at every man I see and see him naked. So
That's comforting. This
right?
is very comforting. Our marriage is being strengthened as we speak. I'm so glad.
That not everyone I see or every man I see, I see naked and just start daydreaming instantly. Like, oh, that guy's attractive.
Hey,
I can't even keep my thoughts on track now.
Yeah. It seems to be more common to think that about men, that's what men do. I'm just this perverted little people greeter, just ogling women all day, Just look, I don't ogle. Ogling is kind of a fun word, but it's rude. Ogling is rude. I don't ogle. And as you can see, my wife is stunningly beautiful. It's true. Oh, she's blushing. Anyway, so obviously I'm lucky in that. So it makes it easy for me to see some other women and be like, you don't even compare to my wife. So I have no reason to ogle you. No, but really, I am fiercely loyal to my wife, and she knows that. You know that, right? Fiercely.
Fierce. Take on a lion for me.
If a lion was checking you out, hopefully I wouldn't know if a lion was checking you out. But anyway,
I feel like he'd probably be checking me out to eat me or something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So my loyalty is such that I have no interest in ogling other women, and thinking of them in that way. So anyway, that's. It is possible for men to be out there and not be pigs, and hopefully you agree. Hopefully you agree that not all men are like that just by default. We need to move away from the thought that from the philosophy that gets us to think that if we have an experience with one person that fits into some category, then that must mean that every single person under that same category is exactly the same way. If you've met a chauvinistic pigman, please don't assume that we're all chauvinistic pigmen, or CPMs for short. Yes.
I like picturing pigmen that happen to be chauvinists.
Me too. It's a fun image. Anyway, so yeah, so there you go. Oh yes, and so just to kind of illustrate this example of
chauvinistic pigmen.
Chauvinistic pigmen. No, I'm not going to illustrate that. Oh my goodness, you really wow.
I'm just kidding.
How will we illustrate? Anyway, one day a man came into the store wearing blue jeans and a button-up shirt. And he smelled like horse manure and was quite rude to me. So I guess that means that I should be wary of all men that wear blue jeans and a button-up shirt, right? Because obviously they all are rude and smell like horse manure.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, right. So anyway, with that, thanks for watching, and keep it real, yo. Peace! Mm-hmm.